Oh god, yeah, we're 4. Actually, that can't possibly work.
Okay, we should
That
be
can't
live.
possibly work.
Okay. So, welcome to the 23rd game session of Democraciv. Not a lot of people are here. So, we have me, Lieutenant Prime Minister and General Wes, Governor Pepaghetti of Medina, Minister Mouse King, and Prime Minister Thoughtful Janitor. That means we're missing QI, Kamahana, Retro, Lady Sail, and Taylor.
Okay, we are
Some of
gonna have a
them-
problem. We can only proxy one person at a time, and we have 9 members of the executive and only 4 persons
Yeah,
here.
we can work something out. Let's go through the list. I'll do Kamahana.
Yeah.
Pep will do
we need,
Retro.
well, Pep can do retro.
Yes.
Sure.
Lady will not be proxied because Taylor is not here. That's
Taylor
I
is
think
here
they
in
might.
chat, but
He is. I don't think.
He's going to be inconsistent. Basically,
I seem to remember
Yeah.
Lady had a proxy list I did not put in.
Lady's proxy list, if what Pep said earlier was correct, was like Taylor, QI, and me, which I can't proxy both her and Taylor,
Yeah, so we're
and
probably
QI isn't here.
we even have the wartime powers to force reduction, so I think we're okay with.
The other
leaving
thing
her
is,
vacant for now.
I know my proxy list is no longer just John, so maybe hers didn't get updated or something.
I don't think it did. What is your proxy list since we're here?
Good question. I don't remember.
Tell me what you wanted to
but-
do. Anyways, so Taylor, sorry, Thoughtful, you're gonna do QI. Is that it?
Thought I was gonna do Taylor. I'm gonna
Okay,
ask him
that's
if
fine.
he agrees
No.
to H. Kim proxying him.
Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Well, he's a legislator, so you can.
Also, my proxy list that I said was Retro then Taylor. I'm not sure it's a good idea to use Taylor because I think a lot of people are using him.
Yes.
Well, anyway, I've got Retro
So
first.
I'm just gonna do this real fast here.
Retro doesn't seem like a lot of people.
UI,
Oh god.
not here.
I think the best idea is running with all
Here.
governors and 4 ministers. So there's like nobody proxies QI and we move on.
Yeah. Pep.
Well, he'd be angry as fuck though. He'd be angry as fuck.
Maybe not here.
Well, maybe he should have showed up
okay.
so he could have told us he was angry.
Okay, now,
Here.
so, here's the idea I propose. I proxy QI, and then we use our executive powers to force production in Kobe Nova, and we build what Taylor wanted anyway, because he wanted ships a bunch, and then like hospitals and public schools. And this way we don't have any problems.
Yeah, so Taylor just said, I'm not on stream, but I'm here. And he's working, so he's going to be inconsistent is the problem.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not counting that as really here. Oh, here, I'll give you barely here.
This is gonna suck.
Taylor is proxying
this is
for
fine.
Taylor?
So we are just. So are you gonna do QI, janitor? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I proxy QI.
Okay. And then we're just letting Damascus and Kobe Nova be governor or force production.
Oh, who's that?
Okay,
He wants.
nice, we have QI. Okay, so I proxying Taylor then.
Oh, great. Okay.
And QI can proxy Sail. So we're good.
Okay.
QI, can you hear us?
Here, janitor.
I can't hear QI. I don't know about Pep or Mouse.
I cannot hear QI.
Yeah, neither can I. QI just said I
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so did we find the possibly updated Ladies Cellular list?
Nope. Here, I'll take another peek.
Sale was in executive private, I'm almost sure.
Okay, well, while they're
Can-
looking for that, I'm going to go over a few bills that passed.
Okay.
The Preventing Aggressive Positioning Act. For some reason, the pacifists voted against this one, but, you know.
Unbelievable.
Pretty basic stuff. Should have been done probably day one, to be honest. Oxford War Flexibility Amendment. This allows us to take London, Hastings, and Nottingham. And it also has a nice little speech about how the English murdered our missionaries.
Apparently, Sale put her proxy list in the state procedures.
Wonderful.
Oh yeah, she did.
The Anti-Aggression Act was repealed.
So we are allowed to take London,
And
though that'd be a
this
bad
long
idea. But
thing. So continue the evacuation. Damascus can request a hospital. It's that one. And a single cargo ship. I think that's everything that we need to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Wes, quickly, can I ask you to put all cities in Carthago Nova on production focus?
Well, calm. First,
Because that was Taylor wanted.
let me find it real fast. Where is it? There's a name referendum. Kufa will now be known as Cairo.
Round of applause.
Which one? I'm a genius. There's also one in Riga and Signatum, but both of them kept their original name. Okay.
I think Saguntum, like, they wrote the wrong name, and now you have to switch an N around to account for the typing error.
I don't know about that. Carthago Nova.
Anyway, Carthago Nova, do we have a hospital?
Yeah, but we don't have a medical lab.
Taylor said he wanted hospitals and public schools. So do we have a public school?
Yep.
Okay, what are the main options?
Museum, hotel, medical lab, bombers, but you don't have barracks, so.
Oh god. A medical lab, I suppose. Kinda sucks, to be honest.
Yeah. Khorasan.
QI, you're proxying Sale, so that's you.
You want to build a shrine for all these missionaries?
So, I'm not sure what Sale's domestic, I'm not sure what her requests were.
She has a document called State Laws, I think, with a lot of precisions on
I
that.
will say there was, I still have
So where
power
can I
to
find that
move
document?
these, right?
Would it be an executive somewhere?
I don't know. I don't think it's there. If I recall correctly, she said she wanted like food buildings, then production buildings, something along that order.
Someone in chat might be able to help me.
I'm trying to take a peek.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Looks like it's probably on the wiki.
Hippo Regis. Taylor. Or sorry,
Alright, let's try.
Hippo Regis Taylor said he wanted boats, well,
Oh.
ships. So whatever the ministry wants. And I'm not a good like military guy, so I don't really know.
Battleship.
I just pinged you, QI.
Mouse, you good with a battleship?
Yeah.
Okay. Coruscant, you can also build boats if you want to,
Lindsay,
and it would be pretty helpful if you did, since there's very little boats over here.
Kursan will need a shrine and a hospital to accommodate the shipwrecked faithful.
Shrine?
Bosphor will need a shrine as well, and a medical lab should be built with a focus on injuries and illnesses sustained at sea and conflict. Yeah.
Shrine?
Okay. In that case, a shrine.
Okay. I'm gonna send at least one other missionary here just to spread out the refugee burden, since this is also a bigger city. Anjar.
Let's see.
Colosseum, we have 2 happiness.
Oh god, we have 2 happiness.
On the other
Oh,
hand,
we are fucked.
On the other hand,
we could get a windmill going
please
to get more things going more fast.
I will honestly vote to force build a Colosseum. And it is wartime, so we instant force build.
I don't really like using force buildings.
We need this happiness.
A lot. Like, we need. How much gold do we have?
That's why I'm asking you to just do it. We have 680, but I'm not spending that on. We need to spend that
I want
on
to get a windmill going.
windmill.
Yeah.
Okay, ministry. I vote to force build a Colosseum in Anjar.
I vote against that.
QI
Also,
still...
Pepaghetti, I recommend you switch off
Yeah, I would
World's
be
Fair
in
and vote
favor
for
of
Stadium.
voting for a Coliseum. We are at 2 happiness.
Mouse King.
I'll
How
abstain.
fast is our next policy?
You are the breaking vote.
That's not true. You got QI. You got 3.
No,
No, it's
force
a-
production
it's a
is a
4.
4 out of 5 votes.
4 out of 5. All right. I guess I will vote yes.
Okay, I just want to check to see. Yeah, it's a 4 out of 5. Okay. Yeah,
That
you're
will
being-
change with the asset voting,
How
though.
fast is our next policy, and can we get more happiness?
Roll claw. Can you build a circus, please?
Wes,
I'm especially not going to build a circus now.
What
Hey,
about
guys,
I'm
Stadium?
going to build a hospital.
I'll do it again, man.
Wes,
Let me
What?
do it again.
when is our next policy?
It looks like
10
it's in about
turns.
10 turns. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, and how fast are we growing? Well, it looks like we'll have new pops very soon.
Yeah, very.
We have
very
new
soon.
pops every
We're
turn.
always growing, yeah. Every
Yeah.
5 turns or so, we have like 5 pops.
Yeah, we've got at least 3
I will
popping in
force
5
this
turns.
circus, Pep, if you don't build it. I'm
Pep,
sorry.
would you mind building a circus in that city and
If you
we
build a
cancel the
circus
Colosseum in
there-
the other?
If you just build the circus here, I won't force you to build any other buildings. And no building
Including changing Anjar over?
No.
Then no.
I w-
I'm gonna say hospital.
honestly,
It's 1 turn.
Yeah. You just forced me to build a fucking Coliseum, though.
yeah. See,
we
that's
have
the
2
problem.
happiness.
I'm saying hospital.
It's a dick move to force a
Okay,
city with no
build
production
a-
like
You're
Anjar to build
building
something.
a fucking hospital when you have 2 happiness?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm voting to
sure
force
am.
the circus. Mouse and QI, do you still agree on this?
Yeah, I honestly I think we kind of need it because it looks like there are about 4
This
or
is
5.
a matter of national security.
Yeah, there are like
Yes,
4 or
if
5
it's a matter of
cities
national security, then
growing in 6 turns. Like Roclaw's growing in 6 turns, Nazran's going in 6 turns.
QI, are you doing
And then
it?
there was 2 other cities growing in 5 or 4 turns.
I don't like to have to do this, but
I don't either. This is the first time we've done it on like a governor who's here.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised. I'd like to know your reasoning as to why.
Who, me?
Yes.
QI, do you
Well,
vote for it?
Because I want to get production going up in Anjar. I want to get things moving there more.
Yeah.
You're
Honestly,
voting a
take Anjar.
hospital.
I
Take Anjar
offered.
off the Colosseum. Colosseum in Anjar will be here
Okay,
in
so
too long.
to be clear,
Hey,
I
if
said,
we get a Coliseum in Anjar and we buy one in Fuso, we can get Circus Maximus in Mecca, or in any other
okay,
city.
so to answer your
We
question,
do need the
QI,
Coliseum. That's why I
To
want
answer
the
your-
Coliseum.
To answer your question, QI, I said that I would be willing to build the circus in Roclaw if we moved Anjar over to the windmill.
Yeah, but
We-
Anjar is one of the
and-
ones we need.
We need
Okay,
the
well.
Coliseum. QI, are you voting to do the circus?
I don't like to have to, but I will.
Okay. It's one turn.
Alright.
I hate using that article.
Yeah. Damascus, you have a worker. I think it has to sleep for a
Did
turn.
it just finish something?
Yes.
Then I think it has a turn of rest.
I think it might be 2 since it's a railroad. You might want to check that.
Yeah, I think railroads were 2.
Railroads too. This doesn't include all state law, does it?
I think it does.
I think it does.
State emergency, government. Does
I don't
not.
remember. I think this is. I don't know whose worker this is. I think it might be Damascus.
Worker connecting, entitled to break once finished railroad.
Yes,
That's all it says. Doesn't specify.
Well,
when
and
it does
Okay,
that.
well then give him a break.
And-
Okay,
Yeah.
Damascus, this
Or
is
at
your
least one
worker
turn
as
of
well.
break.
Do you want to build farms?
Oh, am I? Or whose is that?
This is Damascus.
If it is Damascus, yeah, sure. Build a farm on the tile. Like, did it just finish something?
Yes.
I don't know what the.
Just give it a turn. Better safe than
Yeah,
sorry.
give it one turn.
Next turn.
Next
And
turn.
next turn.
Wait, Wes, have you put all Kobe Nova cities on production focus?
Okay. Yeah.
Real quick, I would like to point out.
Yes, all worker units within Damascus borders must be allowed one turn of rest after every completed project, except during times of war. This is
Really?
a time of war, but I don't think it's vitally important that one farm is.
Okay. Next turn.
Speaking of which, I think that the idea of building multiple happiness buildings while there is still positive happiness is not vital to the war effort. So I'm gonna say that's.
I'm gonna go
What's
on a
am I
limb
off?
here and say that
Yeah. So we have
that
a
could
we have a city going
technically
in
be
1
true.
turn, 2 turns, and 3 turns. So within 3 turns, by the time this is done, we're gonna have -1 happiness.
there's a 1 turn in Saguntum, there's a 3 turn in
Sure.
And then there's 4s
How
and
will
5s
turn in
everywhere
Hippo
else. So we
turn
do need this.
that.
And with the okay, first of all,
Anyways,
you can wage
next
a war
turn.
with negative happiness. No, I'm still.
No.
First of all, you can wage a war with negative happiness. But second of all, how much does the circus give?
2.
2.
So in other words, we'd be positive with the circus and without the Colosseum.
We can wage a war.
Sure, but
with a
we wouldn't be
malice.
positive for long, and when we take Oxford, we'd go into way negative. And the goal of the Colosseum is to be able to build a Circus Maximus later to compensate for Oxford.
That's not essential to the war effort anymore.
Happiness
Oh,
is essential to the war effort.
You can argue
okay.
that it's not essential. You're not gonna swing me. I voted no one votes.
Okay. Next turn, guys. Ministry. One more.
Next turn.
Right.
Next turn.
I should have put the damn procedures on the dock.
I don't know what this guy was doing. I think he was making lumber camps.
Was building concentration camps for trees.
That's what it was. This guy's
The
making
technical
lumber
term is gulag.
camps. Okay. Boudica wants to buy open borders for $5 and a lump of coal.
Sure.
Did I say no? I don't want them getting our
I don't think we can trade coal.
No, they're giving it to us.
Oh, okay.
I say no, I don't want them taking our antiquity sites.
Yeah, I vote no.
I mean, I'm not sure what they're after with open borders.
Yeah.
They wanna invade Germany, I think.
That might be it too. Cities we all like to visit, Mecca is the highest.
Yay.
Finished radar. And we have a submarine.
Okay. What does radar give? I can't recall.
Better planes, paratroopers, and an airport.
Oh, cool. Airports.
Research time, I vote. Rocketry.
Oh my god, there's a new court case.
Yeah,
What's this?
there's a new court case.
What?
Over here.
Papagetti.
I'm not
Come
the one that
on,
filed
man.
it. I'm not the one that filed it.
I mean, that's gonna get rejected because
Like,
it's stupid.
do you know the court is swamped, right? You know they're not gonna deal with it this term. You're gonna be suing people that are no longer in the ministry.
Rocketry.
I
What
vote
are the-
atomic theory.
What are the options?
Atomic theory, rocketry, and computers. I vote rocketry.
I'm okay with rocketry.
That's 3 for rocketry.
Well, then rocketry.
Baghdad.
All right, let's get an airport going. If you argue a
Basra.
stadium is necessary, I'll
Yeah,
tell you
we're
so.
about to
You're-
build a
you're
stadium,
fine.
Pep.
Basra.
Oh, that's not me.
Damascus.
All right, so Basra. I'm looking at this.
Wait, who's proxying? Oh no, sorry. I was asking for
The Shrine and
retro, but
Medical
that's
Lab. Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
Medical lab here.
Retro is me. Right?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm proxying retro. Who owns
Yeah.
Basra?
Damascus.
nah, that's medical.
Okay, so-
Guys.
Khorasan. So,
Khorasan.
build production, then food, then science, then culture. I think the list.
Production. Nothing. Food. Hospital.
Sorry, happiness, science, culture.
so. Okay, do we have
So
production?
do you want a hospital or a
and
stadium?
We were asked
I
to build
think
a hospital
that's-
anyway, so
Do a
Yeah.
hospital.
we have to build a hospital anyway.
Okay. Your worker is done
I mean, you
resting.
could just force a stadium, apparently.
That'd be against the law, though.
No.
I mean, the
Why would it be
Constitution
against
says
the
the
law?
ministry can force
Because
it.
we have to build a hospital, maybe.
No.
Well,
it
you have
says
to
they
build a
can
windmill
it
in
says they
Antar.
can request
Okay,
we
I want
buy
to
it.
respect
It
state
does
law.
not say we're forced.
Anyway, let's move on from this. Like,
You have a worker.
Yes, but
Just
is
build
there
trading.
anything I can build around
Trading posts in the desert.
All right, I mean that's the only thing I can build, so might as well.
wasn't there a pasture that wasn't built on the sheep east of Basra?
No.
Was there?
No.
I recall there being sheep unimproved.
Sheep
That's
out
built
of the-
far away.
that's
That's
too
outside
far.
of our borders.
Oh, right.
Sinky boat.
Alice, could you do the sound effects again?
Boom. Pew pew.
Lovely.
There's nothing being attacked right now, though.
Well, we just sank 2 English ships.
Oh, I see. It was a delayed sound.
It was delayed.
Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately.
I see.
I can't see the stream anyway, so
Best to have a melee unit if you wanted to take Oxford.
yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Ooh.
No one in stream chat today, or so it seems.
Yeah, I guess people are busy.
Stream chat usually is only where.
Worker Khorasan.
All right. What else is in our borders that we can improve?
Nothing. Not down here. You can go up here and make more desert.
I recognize it's a time of war, and so I otherwise would ask to buy a tile. But
Yeah, no.
Nope,
let's do
somebody in
something
stream
in
chat.
Whoops.
Bombers cost as much as a carrier. Okay, you can either sleep it, or you can move up here and do trading posts on the desert. QI, what are you doing?
I guess we can do trading posts because
Why not?
Because why not?
Like, I think that it's fine that we have this policy of allowing workers to rest, but workers, I also perceive, don't want to be
Okay, your
sitting
workers
around
done
doing
resting
nothing.
here. Do you want to build a farm?
Who?
Yes, go ahead. Hello.
Is that Damascus or is that Mecca?
That's Damascus.
Oh, okay.
I think this guy's building a farm here. Next turn.
Next turn.
Next turn.
Boudica wants to buy gold. I say yes.
Sure.
Do we just
Say-
approve a trade deal with Boudica? Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
Just lost his last form.
Great musician.
How funny would it be to go
I have a
make
feeling
musical
some of our
tours
trade deals
in
are
England?
Okay. We got a free infantry. Ooh, we're no longer allies with Budapest. I propose.
We aren't sending them gold when we already don't have much during a time of war. Like, that's just not an option.
But I want them back.
What would they provide? And why do we need them now?
They give us units and oil.
They give us bad units with no promotions.
Units
True.
unit. Yeah, we don't need them. Ooh.
Ooh. Yo, they got 3 planes there. That's
Planes.
That's no bueno.
Great war bombers, yeah.
no bueno.
In which city?
In Oxford.
Oh, fuck. How can we bring a melee unit then?
With a lot of effort. Make sure they're happy because you can't win a war without happiness.
This is
You
true,
really can't.
actually. Ooh, our money just went down. Holy moly.
Yeah, a lot of our trade deals are finished.
Yeah, well, we can try to renew a bunch of them.
Okay, 12 for
the
2 with Indonesia.
Yeah,
Sure.
12 for 2.
12 for 2 is good enough.
Come back to them. These fuckers. Fuck Germany, honestly. We give them so much.
You can't just
so
say
many
fuck to
times.
all our allies.
They're not.
Well-
They don't like us anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe
7
we shouldn't have
copper to
declared
Boudica.
war.
7
Well-
copper to Boudica.
QI
Honestly,
I think it was.
I can't
Anyway,
believe
okay,
the guy
guys.
who proposed
Mouse,
like
do you
4
like this?
different war
Yeah, I
bills.
like this.
Alright, fine.
Okay. Shit. They still hate.
Do we have any sort of anti-air guns? And how do they work in this
Mm,
I
9?
Oh,
That's pretty trash.
I can't see the stream, so I can't tell. But are their bombers being effective? Like, are we losing units a lot?
They're not hitting.
Oh,
us.
we haven't lost any
We
units
have-
this stream.
You cannot bomb here to Carthage.
Yeah, they're pretty far away.
Hey, Retro is here.
Oh, hello, Retro.
Hello, Retro.
This mean a turn turns out taking a shower 20 minutes before a session is not a good idea.
Why?
I have long hair and I forget to comb it sometimes, so I took like I swear to God like 40 minutes just combing that thing. Alright, where are we at?
Okay, they have a
Also,
castle and a military base.
For those watching the stream and unaware, Retro is governor of Mecca.
Yes, I. And also, did you rename
Yep.
Fatu Cairo?
You have a
We did.
worker.
Hey,
What do you want to do with it, Retro? Oil
trading
forts?
post. Oh crap! Hang on.
Oh,
I don't
fuck.
think there's any trading posts to do.
Even in the desert.
You want to make an
yeah,
oil
there
fort?
is desert.
Or to the southeast of Mecca.
Yeah, down here there's one. I guess, yeah, there's some shit you can do down here, but...
Yeah.
Or you can make oil forts.
If you
Trading
make
post
goddamn
and the
oil
oil
forts.
What'd you say?
I think we need to build banning forts.
Retro!
Yes.
What are you doing?
Oh, oil force because I see the mouse pointed directly on the oil.
Oh my god, good god. Good god in heaven.
Okay. Mouse, can we agree to write a bill just to ban forts in general?
You guys have
wrote a
something
bill.
against ecology or something, huh?
I-
Just because people don't agree with you, you have to ban that? Is that what this is?
Yes, correct.
Yes. Like, banning stuff has been our jam for a while.
Damn big government.
Big government is the guy who
Big
doesn't want to
government.
shrink the ministry.
Oh, shut up. That's the... What do you want to do with... I think this is Anjar. Anjar, what are you doing with this?
Sorry, I was muted. Let's
I would
see.
suggest building a farm to the southwest.
Southwest. Like southwest of the other builders, you mean?
No, like
Or
as in immediately west. Yes, there, where west is pointing.
oh, can we build farms on desert now?
No.
Well, yeah, it's a source of fresh water.
You can build them by the oasis.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Let's go there then. The upper one.
The upper one?
Yeah, you got the right one.
Okay,
It's just
we have a
those
great
ladders.
musician. Do we want to just pop it?
Taizan Higuchi.
Are we
Like,
anywhere close to a cultural victory?
I couldn't see how much power does the musician have? Like, how much tourism does it generate?
730.
Oh god, that's not a lot.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Make
I don't know.
make
Yeah,
great
maybe we should
works.
just make great work.
I'll just pop it. Wait,
I
hang on.
think it's like it's a ministry thing.
It is.
Well,
Yes, it is.
The beating of the waves.
I vote for a great
You
work.
know what? I feel like beating of the waves. This can be the one about the missionaries. Seems about right.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
Seems reasonable.
Next turn.
next
Yeah,
turn.
Actually,
really
real
bad.
fast. Where did it go? Where is it? Am I just blind? Hungarian dances. There it is. They cannot send it to Basra or Khorasan. Build an opera house. Next turn.
Next turn. Also, do we know how close to Hermitage we are?
Oh, we have a peace treaty.
They want to give us a buttload of cash, but we can't do this.
England wants to give us a buttload of cash and no city, while we haven't taken Oxford.
Do you not?
I don't think we can even accept this.
We can't.
Yeah, I
Hey, Wes, do you
remember
have it
writing
set
that.
to autosave every turn.
I think so. I'll check. Yeah, I'm not
Because
doing this. So
Because I'd like to vote to end the stream.
Okay.
What the?
Why?
No. Mouse King, do you vote for this or vote against it?
I don't even think we're allowed to vote for this.
Yeah,
Exactly,
but
we
I
are,
mean,
actually. That's
you
why
would
I
get
want to end this
sued if you
stream and
voted. You would get sued if
the
you voted.
legislature
You
sign
would
this
get
decree.
sued if you voted for it, or you can do the right thing and vote against it.
I mean, I'm going to vote against it.
The self-adopted order.
Lovely, we're making everyone communist. That was the plan all along.
We are influential over, get this, guys, Carthage.
Carthage.
That's a big one. And we're nearing in on Greece too.
Oh, great. Lovely.
Germany's up there too, interestingly.
Wow, all the useless people.
City bomber.
I imagine England is probably resistant to our culture.
No, we literally could not
City
accept that
bomber.
peace deal because part of the Oxford War Bill says the ministry is given the right to try and negotiate a peace deal with England once the city of Oxford is outside English control or influence.
Yeah, but QI's plan was to end the stream now with the peace deal still on the table, and then repeal the Oxford War and instead make something that forces us to make peace instantly,
Hey,
so that we have to accept
an absolute joke.
hey, Mouse.
Yeah, what's up?
If I move these bombers into Carthage, will you vote to upgrade them for 70 gold?
For 70 gold?
Yep.
It's not a lot.
It only
Yes.
costs 70 gold? Frig,
Yep.
yeah.
How many do we have?
Apparently four.
We have a full carrier.
Wait. England was giving us 66 gold per turn.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Like it.
I said
That
buttload of cash.
would have been a whole lot. We could have
That's
stopped the stream
honestly isn't
and
a
had
lot.
the legislature.
No. The
ratify
legislator
peace
would
treaty.
not vote for that.
No.
I'm sorry. Medina.
The rest of the ministry seems to have.
Overruled your fantasies? Yes.
QI. Listen,
Medina.
listen, man. The
Let's
people
get
Okay,
Airport
okay, order,
going.
order.
Shut up.
Can we please progress?
Airport, please. Airport.
Najran.
Najran, I assume I'm also gonna want an air. What does the airport actually do?
They cost a lot of money. It increases
Uh-huh.
your culture from world wonders, natural wonders, and improvements. And it increases the amount of planes you can store.
Oh.
You do not need this in
Oh,
every one
increase-
of your cities.
What was that?
You do not need this in every one of your cities.
No, yeah, okay. It's better in Civ 6 apparently.
It's
it is.
significantly better in Civ 6.
Yeah, okay. Let's get a constabulary going.
Okay.
Are you
Wow.
sure you don't want a stadium?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
God
Okay,
damn it.
Pep, I'm gonna have to ask you on something. Why do you want so much police stuff? Like, you have been the only one building constabulary and police stations, despite
Whoa.
the fact that your cities are not good targets for spying.
Listen, I'm just keeping in mind the
Hey,
security.
these
of the
double
Arabian
as
people.
internal
All right.
policing. Let's not forget that. Okay.
I mean, he is.
Look,
Mecha
Pep is in
worker.
charge
The right wing.
of the Stas
Mecha
party.
worker.
Yeah.
Mecha worker.
Make a gulag.
Gulag?
Yeah.
Give it one turn
I think
of
I
rest.
know what you mean. No, that's not Mecha.
There you go.
Yeah, Meccan workers are still exploited. They haven't agreed to any workers' agreement. What are you, you puppet communist?
What are you talking about? Also, are we set to take Oxford in the next turn?
The carrier is coming around, and then we will start. the
Can
assault.
carriers
But
take
do
cities?
we have any resolutions?
Carriers
No, but
are-
bombers can.
The missionaries.
Well, carriers can. Carriers are melee units.
Hey, World's Fair completed. We did double the next guy.
Hey.
Okay, so do we have all the bonuses?
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah.
Which means
Getting
free
a
social
policy, like,
policy.
right now. Yep. Okay,
Which
can we take party
means-
leadership? Can we take party leadership? That's a bunch of yield in every cities, and we have like 18 of them now.
Okay.
Alternatively, we could go cultural revolution and get a whole bunch of tourism with other
That is
civs,
pretty good.
including England.
What
I
is
don't
cultural revolution? I can't
Plus
recall.
34% tourism to other order countries, and since everyone's going order,
Yeah,
that might not be a bad
almost
idea.
everyone is order. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Like to me, there are 3
Um,
options, which are cultural revolution, party leadership, or some rationalism policy. The question is whichever we want to go
I'm
for.
gonna vote
and,
cultural revolution.
Okay, well with QI that's 3, so.
Mouse King, what's your opinion?
I would not want us to click that button.
Why is that?
I don't really think we're going for a cultural victory, so I don't see why that's super important.
Tourism is
Yeah,
quite
I agree.
cool.
I think we might be.
I mean, even if we're not going for a culture victory, having that much more pressure, lets
Yeah.
us.
Thoughtful, what are you voting? I just want to read stats here. It's already 3 for.
I prefer party leadership, but cultural revolution is fine too.
Okay.
All right, well.
Yeah, and now if we could look at the culture standings again, it should say that we're rising.
Yeah, we are.
Taylor's also asking about how construction is in Carthago Nova, or Kobe Nova.
Kobe Nova, 1 second. Mecca, you
E?
can build something. You want to build a tank?
In Riga.
Yes,
You should build a tank.
Yeah, let's do a tank.
Cool. Damascus. You know what you should build?
Okay. So
You should build a
A
battleship.
stadium.
Can she even
I,
build a
I
stadium?
think we already built a stadium here, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, the first priority is
Was we may want some
production,
destroyers.
food, then
So-
happiness, then science, then culture. So
Not over here. Over here, it's just fighting the English ships, which I want subs and battleships, to be honest.
I would presume that they actually went west.
battleships have a range of 3, or is that just
2.
They have a
Upgrade the-
range of 2.
Upgrade bombers.
Yes, sir.
Hit from here. Okie dokie. Next turn we will begin the assault on Oxford. Damascus.
I would say medical lab.
Cairo.
Oh, ooh. Fancy. Seaport sounds fun, but I'm guessing you need ships, right?
Yeah, seaport is for building ships.
Let's build a
Ships are cool.
I didn't
Ships
hear
are
what you
very
said.
cool.
Carlos?
Yeah. Seaport.
Okay.
Did you have any other suggestions? Or maybe a forge?
That's fine.
Okay.
You should really build that in Riga. I mean, Riga already has a lot of the military infrastructure. Cairo doesn't. So like.
Your seaport? Yeah, seaport and Riga too.
Okay.
Have you guys heard of stadiums?
Yeah, we need more happiness. Let's see.
Yeah, like-
Which cities here can we force?
We
It's only
just
3:30.
check-
Let's buy a Coliseum in Fustat, and then we can build Circus Maximus somewhere.
I believe in that.
Sure, Colosseum in Fustat, and then we get the Circus Maximus in Mecca, since it's no longer building roads there.
Mecca, can you build Circus Maximus, please?
Sure.
You see?
yes,
you
yes.
see, Pep? That's what a good governor
He's-
A
Saginaw
good
Tom.
governor does whatever he's told.
A good governor coordinates with the federal government in times of war to the betterment of the entire nation.
To build stupid little games that people
Keep
can
his people
enjoy while-
happiness. Now I know you
Yeah,
don't
you-
have to worry about courting any voters, Pep. But
I mean, bread and
generally
bread
these
and
things are
circus
popular.
is how you do it.
You
Bread
can
and
fight a war
circuses
without.
is how you do expansion.
War isn't about keeping people happy.
Thoughtful.
No, you're
Yeah.
right, Pep. It's about killing them.
Saginaw Tom needs
Yeah.
a thing.
Do we have a public school?
Yes, you just finished it.
Okay, do we have a hospital?
No.
Well, then a hospital.
Do you want to continue building gulags in the south, Mr. Retro?
Yes, please. Put in the forest right there. Yes.
And
Wait, is that mines or Pep's?
That's Pep's, I think.
no, I think this is yours.
No, in that case, build the gulag in the forest right next to it.
Do we have any idea whether it is legal or not to improve shit in other governors' territories?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's
Unless
legal,
they say
probably.
unless they say it's illegal,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's legal.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I historically remember cooperating with
Anjar.
Son
this
on-
is-
Yeah, and I mean, I've built stuff for other cities too. Because I'm interested in cooperation when it makes sense.
Yes, because happiness doesn't make
That's-
any sense at
that-
all.
Not necessary
Next
for a war.
turn.
Next
no.
turn.
Not next
Pep,
turn. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb.
Not yet.
You're not ready to begin your assault on Oxford.
If our soldiers can't kill people with a smile on their face, what really is the point?
What are they fighting for, Pep, if they're not fighting for a happy and healthy Arabia?
they're fighting because the leg tells
turn.
them to.
They're
Next
fighting
turn.
for the-
Next
I
turn.
agree
A
with
wonderful
Pep that
power
this is an
forward.
absurd war.
Boudica likes that we're order.
Pep and QI, I didn't start this war. It's my job to
China
finish it.
denounced us again.
That's it.
Vicky, sorry, who?
China.
So, curiosity,
yeah.
why didn't we go war with China instead with England, which has like,
Ask the
half
legislature.
Well,
We can act thoughtful about that.
yeah, ask me. The
Or,
thing is, the
Poland
what
literally has 4 cities we could take out and make the borders a lot nicer.
point? The entire point of the war with England was that it was too
Bomb.
demanding and that we couldn't go to war with someone
Hey, Wes,
else in the
I'm pretty
meantime.
sure that a battleship has range 3.
No, it doesn't.
They do not. They need a promotion for range 3.
No, they don't. Like, I was just looking at the, I'm pretty sure they do not.
Are you
you're right.
sure?
Well, you know, we gotta
Range
get
3.
closer.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Najran. I just forgot that, I guess. Najran.
Najran. Let's get a police station
Well, it's-
going.
Time to impeach General Westgut for putting our troops in harm's way.
Time to impeach Wes for being Wes.
Ouch.
Blast him.
Sound effects, mouse. Sound effects.
Well, he hasn't fired yet.
Okay,
Oh.
Ready?
Ready?
You missed it. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Blam!
Bam.
Oh god. This is actually very funny.
Hipporegis. Oh my.
Pow! Turn is this 329. We sunk a ship of the line.
I started.
Good rhyme.
Hipporegis.
Also, Retro just left for some reason.
He'll be back. Hipporegis.
Either a
well,
school or hospital, unless
Public
they're still
school.
building units.
we still want more ships, and if we don't, it's public school or hospital.
You can build a public school.
Do we have
Blue screen,
hospitals
blue
available?
screen.
Because I think Hippo Regius needs more population.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Wes, do we have a hospital available?
There is a hospital available.
Then go for
Yes.
hospital.
Bomb him. Bomb him. Kapow.
I started blasting. Roll claw.
Rokla.
Man, you should build a
Let's.
stadium.
No. Fuck you.
Build a stadium, Pep.
Vocabulary.
Build a stadium, Pep.
Papaghetti.
Vocabulary it is.
It's better to have
Fucking
some
fabulous,
semblance
let
of
him have it.
free will, you right?
Pep is not giving the people game, he's giving them policemen.
Well, you need policemen. What
Or
point
what?
is there in
For
having?
beating the...
What point is there in enjoying sports when you're gonna go out and get mugged by some?
Okay, well, it's your turn.
English.
So that's your turn.
You mean policemen, the people
Do
that are the
something.
enforcement of the state?
Pepaghetti, do something.
What
Just
I
do
said.
anything.
I said constabulary, my man.
Okay, well,
Yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
hear you then.
And then we started arguing about it.
Yeah.
Alright, turn of rest.
Also, I'm surprised that I haven't heard anything from Kobe-Novan workers. I recall us having a bunch of them.
Turn
This
of rest.
one's building a fort or in a farm. I guess this one's. These two are building
Okay,
roads.
you're breathing hard. Okay.
Okay.
Damascus, you have a worker. You want to build this farm over here?
Okay, you're scared. You're scared. You're scared. Okay. Let me just.
Turn of rest first.
Yep,
but
there you
Carlos,
go.
are you okay?
No, I have my dog on me because he does not like being alone. Now he's licking my face.
That's nice.
So why is that a no?
I would like to recommend an internal trade route.
Okay, not.
How
like-
many gold? But how many? Sorry. How much gold per ton do we have?
Through 284.
We're making 284 right now, but that's because we're in a golden age.
Yeah, I still want more cash.
It's normally significantly
It's
lower.
definitely not
I'd
going
want-
across the ocean, I'll tell you that.
I want an internal trade route too, if
To
possible.
where?
What, 2-pack?
Like, make one that does growth. 2-pack has way enough people already.
So
Okay.
sorry, janitor. We just talked about how we don't have the happiness to support population growth, and
Yeah,
now you
we
want
don't have
to
the-
improve
I'm not-
population growth.
I'm not voting to...
How much happiness do we have?
3.
We are bidding a Circus Maximus. We can support one more
Dude, our happiness,
population
we
as a
just
result of that trade route.
just churn through our happiness. I'm not doing it.
We've got a couple more cities that are gonna grow. Like this is, and you want to take
Then make an internal trade route for production.
I vote for Kiev.
I will go for Kiev for gold.
3 for Kiev.
I swear, Mouse only wants gold.
I like gold. I like shiny things.
Are Kirby Nova supposed to sleep?
Kobe Nova workers have a turn of rest, yes.
Next turn.
Then.
Next turn.
Can you go?
Indonesia wants friendship. Indonesia wants friendship.
What the fuck?
They've stopped hating us.
Excuse me, how?
Say yes. Say yes.
I'll say yes.
Yes. Jeez, good diplomacy. That was wholly unexpected.
We finished rocketry.
We have lost a submarine.
We lost a submarine. Oh God.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, we can't find it
It
anymore.
was kind of surprising.
Lost.
It's not lost, guys. It's in deep cover to avoid the English.
This is true.
He'll show up.
Yeah. They're afraid of English spies in our government.
We got rocketry done, which also means we can start Apollo program. What do we want to do?
Oh,
boys?
lovely.
Go
Can
for
we start
satellites,
a polo
please, for the
program
love of
somewhere?
God, go for satellites.
No,
Yes.
it's atomic theory time, boys.
We can
I
work
think
on
that
atomic
will
theory.
Give us more complete information.
Oh yeah, we can do satellites. Let's go for satellite. I want Hubble.
It will also get us Hubble.
Yeah, but I want the nuke bomb. Okay, I wanna drop an atomic bomb on
Mouse, I can tell you it's gonna be banned next stream, so you don't need it next
No,
stream.
it's not. Look, it's not. I trust me.
There's a bill to ban it in the leg right now, and I
will-
know how people are gonna vote.
I will do whatever I need
I'll
to
be
do.
talking to the Warhawks. I think I might have
I'll
to
be
go atomic
I'll
theory.
be stirring up support. Okay, you're not banning the atomic bomb. Not on my watch, janitor.
So Mouse, I think I have put off getting atomic theory because I don't want uranium mines, but I don't think it's viable for. I don't think we will continue to be a superpower without a nuke.
We have to possess nuclear weapons in order to maintain.
We are knocking out the only
longer-
other
the-
superpower. There's
We're
not
not
gonna
knocking
be no
up. This is not a
competition left.
knockout war yet. Okay, it might
This
turn
is-
into that. It's gonna be a long war. I'll tell you that. But
It is going to be
I-
a long war, which is why we should develop
England.
I do not want
the
this to be a
bomb.
long war.
Now.
This is a long way of saying I vote atomic theory. That's 3 of 5.
There we go.
Oh,
That's
that.
what I like to see, Wes.
Without-
Carthage.
For the Carthage, what can we build? Hospital, public school.
No, both those are done. You can build a granary.
Research lab.
You can build a windmill. I highly suggest a windmill.
Oh, there's no granary? How do you
Oh,
build
you
one?
highly suggest a windmill now? Huh?
We don't have a granary.
Not a
Yeah,
zoo?
build a granary.
No, don't build a
Oh,
granary.
This
What's
city
that?
got
What's that?
this city got took like 4 times. It's back in the Stone Age. We have a social policy.
Can we build a circus in Carthage? Maybe we can. I don't know if it's built yet, but maybe a circus would be
Most
helpful.
likely.
Force of production in Pep's territories, but not in the other ones.
You would be able to do circus, but you don't have an improved sources of horse.
Fuck off!
Rollclaw.
Wait.
Rollclaw, what do you want, buddy? Rollclaw, what do you want?
This could have been solved if you had just voted for my
Rollclaw
heavy
wants
industry.
a police station.
Adopt a policy. We can do dictatorship of the proletariat, which I mean the name is great, but it sucks for us.
What does it do?
It gives
Plus,
us 34% tourism civilizations with less happiness, but we're sitting at 1 happiness right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
trash.
we're not making the proletariat very happy.
I propose we take
We should go to the gulag. Secularism sounds good. Do we have happiness policies?
How about spaceflight so you can rush atomic theory? You got a free great scientist if you go.
You got a great
spaceflight.
admiral, boys.
Hey.
Spaceflight would also let us rush Hubble if
Station
we wanted
parts.
to do a Hubble.
Yeah. Space flight pioneers sound good too. You know what? I'm voting space flight pioneers.
Bomb the English.
Bomb him.
Bomb the English.
Pew pew pew.
Oh,
Kablam. Ba-bam.
Thank you.
We have
Shaboom.
Oxford. I think we are
Not
required.
Where's
yet.
the happiness?
Alright,
We are required to create a puppet. It will set us to 0 happiness.
Nice.
Okay, we somewhat saved shit. Now
Real
we
fast,
need to spend gold.
just in case I'm wrong. Someone else say create a puppet.
Okay,
Create a puppet.
we need to create a puppet by law.
Yes, by law.
I wasn't exactly sure. Okay,
Alright, and now
so
we
what
can
are we
see for
doing here?
each.
Spaceflight pioneers?
Space flight pioneers.
Alright, sure.
And I'd prefer
What
for
about,
us.
whoa, hold up. What about policies under rationalism?
We already took it. You're a bit late.
We're already
Everyone
being
has
good
Hubble
at
with
science.
secularism, which is extra science for specialists.
We aren't
Yeah,
working
that
that
doesn't
many
sound
of them.
bad.
No, it's
If-
actually quite a good policy, but
Yeah, it's a good policy, but we already aren't working our universities and stuff. Like spaceflight pioneers gives us Hubble rapidly, which gives us more scientists, which allows us to
Hey,
finish
we
the
got
tech
a
tree.
new spy because Oxford fell. I would like to move it to Hastings.
Okay.
How about no? Like
Why
we can
not?
put it.
Okay. Master
I
Chief,
want it. I want it as a diplomat for tourism now. So somewhere where it can do that.
Hey, Mouse, do you like sending
Yeah,
it to
so-
Hastings?
I'm okay with that, yeah.
Thank you.
When I tell you it's a two people mean, it's a two people mean.
Wait, hang on. How close are
You'll
we to-
fight me on this point when I bring it up, but be honest.
Look, janitor,
We
you're
have
just
a
By the
great.
way, I'd like to
We
point out
have.
that earlier we had Werner Heisenberg, and he wasn't used to rush atomic theory. Just historically speaking. That didn't really make
Shit,
sense to
why
me.
did I just do that? Okay, so
Do you
can-
want nukes?
Hey guys, can we move Benjamin Franklin into Mecca?
Benjamin Franklin is an
Say
engineer?
yes.
what are you gonna use him for?
Just say yeah. Okay, I was thinking we great scientist satellites pop it on Hubble.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Sure.
Sure.
Lovely. And then we start Apollo.
2 free great that's actually incredible.
Hey Mecca, do you want to switch your production to
Yes,
Hubble
please,
Space
yes,
Telescope?
Please, yes, please. Yes, please. Yes. Yes, yes.
And then we're back on atomic. Okay. You got a worker here.
Probably want to
And we have another new spy.
Up there. That Carthage can build circus.
I'll send this spy to someone for tourism.
Yeah, at this point, if we want any hope of cultural influence being relevant quite soon, we need to use our spies for tourism. So don't spies only work for tourism on civilizations of other ideologies?
Perhaps. That would be Netherlands and China.
Yeah.
China would be a better.
Yeah, we need both of them anyway.
Okay, I'll give it to, I'll put it in Beijing. Good.
Beijing.
Beijing.
It's a nice city, even nicer given that it's not in our territory.
He's on his way. What are you doing with the worker? You want to build something?
Who are you asking?
Fustat is completely undeveloped.
Yeah, but there's a national park, if I recall correctly, so I don't think we can build much. Can we build a pasture on the cattle?
Yes, you can.
Well then, let's go for pasture. We need production.
What about that coal janitor?
I think it's in a jungle, so I can't do that, if I recall correctly.
God damn it.
Next turn.
Yeah, I know. Environmentalist,
Next turn.
right?
Next turn.
Next turn.
And I think we can now sue for peace.
We can,
we
but
can.
we shouldn't.
We
Since
can,
we need to wipe out
we aren't.
their navy.
That's odd, right?
Is
We
that
need to
wipe of us in the bill?
No, but I would enjoy it.
We finished the Hubble Space Telescope.
Lovely.
And World Congress has become United Nations.
Yay.
Lovely. Two best victory types.
I'm allowed to pillage trade routes, right?
Minimize civilian casualties, I think, is quite clear about that.
Plunder the trade route.
This is
what?
They're carrying weapons. There you go.
No,
This
no,
is
there aren't.
this is the Lusitania, and it needs to be sunk.
It's not the Lusitania, it's the person we're at war with. Okay, Medina.
I can smell
Medina,
a suitcase or a low suit.
Let's get
Suitcase.
okay, for the Apollo program, does it make sense?
Program. I said it first.
Sorry, what?
Mecca
Did
gets
say
Apollo
it
program.
first.
Okay.
Mecca, you need to finish Circus Maximus.
Yeah, you need to finish Circus Maximus first.
Yeah.
It would still be faster or as fast as if you did it in Medina, though.
Okay.
Medina doesn't have much to build else,
As in, if
though,
you,
right?
I mean,
Pep,
Yes.
Pep, how about this? When Atomic 3 pops, you can do the Manhattan Project.
Okay. Cool.
No.
I'm fine with that. Okay,
What
Medina,
are you?
Medina, what do you want to
Do
do?
you-
All right.
Do you
let's,
hate the entirety of
way,
humanity?
real fast.
Let's go with a bomber.
A bomber?
Do you know the
bomber.
precedent that
Baghdad.
sets.
What do you want to do?
I believe in janitor. I am in
Let's
favor
get
of
a-
unrestricted nuclear warfare.
Let's get a constabulary going.
Gotcha.
restricted
Tupac.
nuclear warfare
Tupac.
is a good way to
Why
just
do I always call it
end
Tupac?
all?
Also, just out of curiosity, how many delegates we have to a victory?
Good question.
To Diplo victory?
Yeah.
How many do we need, Wes?
1 second.
Have you shown it on the stream? Because I can't
I
see
have
it
not
either way.
yet.
How
I'm
many
doing
delegates do we
other
need?
Mr.
stuff.
World Congress, please.
We got a
Okay,
bunch
fine.
of We Love the King days for crabs. Defensive pact with Bismarck ended. Okay, sorry.
I mean, we have to ban.
Well, first of
crabs
all,
for
we
the
choose
mayor.
a host. Say we choose ourselves, obviously. All in.
Yes.
Yeah. Do we win it if we do that?
Yeah.
No.
we need
Okay, so
44
delegates
Okay.
to win world leader is 44.
And how
we
many
have
do we
that.
have?
24.
We have 24.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe if we bought all the city-states, it would work, actually. Can you
Perhaps.
count if it would?
I'll look into it.
And if
We
have
are at war with a
fiber,
lot of city-states, to be
internet,
fair,
or-
so it's not really in the cards right now.
And there's some tech that gives you extra
Yeah,
Hey. Commit delegates to this?
Of course.
Yes, of course.
Just by the by, we have been going a little over an hour, so just keep that in
Yeah,
mind.
we're gonna keep going a little
Yeah.
bit. This is gonna be a longer war session. Tupac.
Yes.
I would like to sue for peace.
Forge.
No.
No.
Can I have anyone else who would like to sue for peace? We've taken Oxford. We've accomplished our objective here.
We have more.
No, you have
acceptance.
not. You need to conquer all of
okay.
England.
QI. Our objective isn't to sue Oxford.
Heyo,
Our
Carthage.
Sorry, I'm talking for a bit, then I'm giving you
Just
production.
build a windmill, please.
Our objective isn't actually to just take Oxford. The idea is to get this ministry stuck on a war this entire term so that they can't declare another one. Making peace now would mean war with China soon, so I prefer staying at war.
Carthage, give
The
me
theory
a
has
production.
kind of failed the cause of peace by prolonging this war.
production.
Yeah, but
I'm a
but
pragmatist.
QI.
Hey,
War
Mr.
is
Thoughtful.
peace.
Give me
Okay,
a
build
production.
happiness buildings, whatever. Zoo, stadium, whatever. What we can
Fustat.
happiness building. Fustat, you need a university.
Basra worker. He's going,
Did that just finish, or was there a return of rest?
I think there was a turn of rest. There may have been more than one turn of rest. I honestly don't know.
Either way, it's like desert trading
Okay,
post, so we don't really care.
Right now, we are incredibly outgunned in the Khorasan Sea. I would really implore the ministry to buy me another battleship.
I would vote yay.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, no. When you need ships, you need ships.
Mouse King, what's your opinion?
Ships are good.
I want to save that money.
We have 2,000. It's only half.
I want to save that money.
Okay,
Are you gonna
well,
start? Oh, wait, no,
thank
we're
you,
not
Thoughtful.
You know what? I changed my vote. Spend that money. Spend that money.
Now that it has passed, spend that money.
I approve of everything that passed, and don't approve of what doesn't.
Retro, your fort is finished. You want to build another oil fort?
Sure.
Retro, if you build a goddamn oil fort.
Oh wait, actually, can we build a mine? Or is that not healthy?
Could we make the whole ports thing like entirely illegal, unconstitutional, whatever?
The mine is not workable,
There's a
so there's
fleet
not
outside of Damascus.
Indeed.
Yes.
Do something about that.
Spend the other 1,000 gold on another battleship?
Actually, a submarine.
Sorry, the fleet outside of Damascus? Let's see that. Can we see that for a second?
Yeah, one
Can
second.
you just...
So
it's two ships of the line? Why don't you just move artillery up to the coast?
I am,
We're
but
planning on doing that, but I don't
I think there is also at least one battleship with them.
There was, because they were moving west.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
So we're outgunned in both Damascus and Khorasan.
Wes, upgrade that to rocket artillery.
Really?
How costly is that?
That artillery
like
on the coast
It's like
by
200.
Damascus.
I'll do it. We have to do it next turn.
That would be relatively cost effective.
I don't know if this worker is sad a turn.
I'll make it so to seat one more.
For the benefit of the doubt, give them a day off.
I think this is. I don't remember. Okay, Peppagetti and Thoughtful do rock paper scissors to see which one is who's working. I know one of these is.
How do we want to facilitate
Both of
this?
you
each...
you both DM me your move, and then I'll tell you who wins.
Right. Wait, what? What are we playing for?
Rock paper scissors to see which worker is whose.
Yeah.
Whoever wins gets to pick.
Okay, I take the leftmost worker.
You DM me your rock paper scissors.
Like, we shouldn't have to track which state has which units.
What do you mean we shouldn't have bureaucracy?
Thoughtful! Do it or you lose. Come on.
Oh my god! What do I need to do?
Rock, paper, scissors. You send me one of them and I'll tell you who wins. Peppagetti already did it.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, let's see. Peppagetti wins with a paper versus a rock. I'm not showing DMs because that's
Fuck.
sensitive stuff. Okay. So which one do you want? The one that's already done or the one that's still building a road?
I want the. I'll take the done one.
Okay.
This had no point. Why did you do that?
I do
Oh, did
believe
you
the
want
one
the
that
other
was.
one?
I do believe the one building the railroad had come from Roclaw, so.
Yeah, I
Both
think.
of them came. One of them. It was definitely 1-1. That's all I know. I don't remember which one where.
Okay, well, whatever. So
Why
let's.
do we care?
Do we already have a railroad from that Najran up to Saguntum?
Yeah. We our railroad system is solid. We don't need any new ones.
Okay.
Well, then build some more, I guess.
So
might wanna connect
so I assume
that.
that everything that
You could connect
can be
Lhasa
repaired
right
in-
here if you wanted to.
Right. Is there any benefit to that?
No. It
No.
looks nice. It replaces this
Okay.
long ass old road.
I'm not going to do that. So anyway,
Wait, did he already pop a great scientist from
so
No, we have
Pablo
not.
Art-
I assume all the
still
stuff
should
in
probably do that.
Nova that's burning is protected stuff.
Just do something in your own. You have fucking deer that aren't even done. Come on.
All right, then
Everyone,
let's go camp.
everyone,
Yeah.
please. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go as always. So there's no one to proxy me. I guess you're gonna have to do without.
I'll proxy
Yeah,
you, Taylor.
That's not Taylor. It's
Yeah,
I'll mouse proxy.
Taylor.
I'm proxying Taylor, and I'm gonna have to go.
Nice.
So I propose we end the stream now because we're
Let's-
gonna have a strong
let's
proxy
finish-
problem otherwise.
Sure,
I
let's
second
finish
the
up this
motion to end
toy
the
real
stream.
fast. We have these great scientists. Sorry.
Yeah, can you just pop those before the stream ends?
Do we want to pop this on atomic?
No.
Mouse? Do
change
we
it
want
to
to?
computers.
No mouse. Pop it on atomic.
Pop computers.
We can leave them for the next stream.
There's gonna be a
Yeah.
lot. There's gonna be a lot of overflow too. So mouse.
Yeah.
So let's get all the way up to nuclear fission.
That's what I'm saying, buddy.
Go
Pop
go
it
for
on.
nanotechnology, not
Pop it.
nuclear fusion.
Pop it. Mouse.
Pop it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, motion to
Pop.
end the stream again.
Okay. Do you want to select nuclear fission?
Yes, please.
I.
You can't even do nanotechnology yet. You need the
Ooh,
nuke.
Medina, you got uranium.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, and there's some in the jungle.
Oh no.
Is this the only uranium we got?
We have
Oh
4
wait,
uranium,
we
which
can
is
take out
all
Belgrade and get
uranium.
some more uranium.
Oh yeah, it's time to pick Belgrade.
Oh my god, why is there such a big delay in
Belgrade.
fucking
We have not been authorized.
propaganda?
Yeah, we
I
haven't.
will authorize it.
Calm your tits.
Can we end the damn stream? I'm sorry, everyone. I'm really gonna have to go.
Hey.
No, no,
don't-
we're
dude, we're
ending
still-
right now. This can be done next stream.
No,
Well-
you
Yes.
Please, I'm gonna
Hold
have
it.
to go for
Hey,
real.
hey, dude, it's okay. We can do stuff without you. We've been doing it all stream. I want to buy this
Is this
uranium so Poland doesn't get it.
Yes, I vote yes immediately, instantaneously. Let's go.
Fine.
Really
Either
quick.
way, I'm going. You do you. Whatever. This
Does
has annoyed me
Carthage-
somewhat.
Mouse, you said yes.
Does
I said yes.
Carthage already have a hospital, public school, and university?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Ooh, there's also some here, but we'll grow into that. And there's some here.
want to buy it?
Yeah, it's all in jungle though, so we need to repeal the Jungle Protection Act now.
No,
It's
we
a
don't.
national
We don't
security
need that much
matter.
uranium, don't
I'm
worry
going
about
to
it.
propose to end the stream. Like I think we're good.
Yeah, I think I have to agree
Do you
with
want
that
to?
now.
Do you
that-
want to
Another
buy
great scientist.
real fast? Do you want to buy this one here so Indonesia doesn't get it?
Yes, please. The one on Fustat? Yeah. Yes. Do it, Wes. Do it.
Another great scientist.
Okay,
let
we're
the
ending the
hateful
session. I just want to give a quick overview. We took Oxford very successfully. We're going to heal up and consolidate our fleet, and then we're going to push on Hastings.
Why?
Because we have
'Cause-
English
We can make
ships
peace
outside
now.
of Damascus
Like,
that
the English
we
could
should
give
be able to
us,
bomb
like,
back
half
with
of
our
their
artillery.
economy
Coruscant,
as an award.
we have a naval
there's
battle
no
out
point in
here,
our
but we got our new
continuing this.
battleship to even the tide. Think. Yeah, so the war's looking decent. We got uranium. We're gonna make
Hang on.
nukes soon.
Wait, how many
We
turns does it take? We should probably talk that.
made Pentagon, and we made Hubble telescope,
Yeah.
which is gonna be great.
Wait, when did we finish the Pentagon?
I don't even remember, to be honest. I think we great engineered it.
Yeah, we did.
That was a while
That
ago,
was-
though.
No,
Yeah,
that
it
was like
was.
last session. I'm pretty sure.
I guess it was.
Do we have
Anyways.
the Young Pioneers tenet from Order?
I believe so.
Fuck yeah, time to build nuclear power plants, baby.
Spaceflight pioneers.
No. We need Young Pioneers.
We also
Pioneers,
have that.
which
Yes,
is it's a
we
level
do.
2. Oh, it's a
Yeah, level 1.
policy,
Yeah, we have it.
got
We have it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, save game.
'Kay.
What is this, 23?
This is 23.
Boom.
In all seriousness, you could seriously just end the game next next session if you're able to hold out, because literally you get free tech every 7 turns. Plus, you could start building spaceship. It could be done.
How do we get a free tech every 7 turns?
No,
Sorry?
not free tech every 7 turns. If you check the tech, we have produced so much science that
Yeah,
every
we have
tech will be
hella
7
science.
turns.
We have hella science.
So literally, if you just do a longer session than an hour, you could finish off the tech tree and get a science victory.
Yeah,
Mm.
For the-
it'll happen next. If we want to go science, it'll happen next turn. We could maybe pull out a culture victory next turn. I don't really know.
Culture victory is going to be hard.
We are
really don't
close to
play
a
in the
lot of people.
Netherlands or in England.
We're
Poland,
kind of behind
Celts,
though on
Germany, Indonesia. We're gonna be catching up
nowhere
with.
near on China, on the Netherlands, on England.
Yeah, well, that's why we burned them. But
Fair enough.
somehow everyone is content. I don't understand this. We're probably gonna next. Oh, we're voting on this next.
Yeah.
I
And
think we
then
might vote
since
on
we
the
get
next turn.
the host.
Anyways, I already saved, right? Bombs over.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah,
Please
we're good to go.
Send me the save.
You know what?
Please send me the save.
No, because you
Please
wouldn't build a
send me the
circus,
save.
even though it's
Please
one
send
turn.
me
You made
the
it
save.
force.
If you don't, I will post propaganda against you and say that you are assaulted.
Okay, that might be
He's also
convincing.
part of the
Goodbye.